Hello, people. Trying to get it together here. Um, I tried to go. I tried to go live last night, and it was a struggle. Okay, I tried many a time. So here I am. Okay, sometimes I can get through, and sometimes I can't. Okay, so let me smudge my area. How you guys doing? Okay, Friday night. Well, Saturday morning now. And I'm just doing a, what would you call it? Freestyle, freestyle tarot. Okay. And I wanted to start off, okay. If you have any requests, let me know. But I wanted to start off by reading on the Trumpster's health, okay. And people have been doing cards on his health. And I say, well, let me see what my cards are showing, okay? Um, they're saying dementia and all this kind of stuff. I don't know, okay? I really don't care, but hey, okay, we're not doing nothing else, so let us read. Okay, so can you tell us about Donald Trump's health, okay? Uh, any heart issues, dementia, what is going on with Trump's health? Okay. Uh, is he in good health? What is going on? What do you want us to know about the Trumpster and his health? Okay. Hey, it's a crying shame. Okay, it's a crying shame. Yes, it is. Okay, and of course, I'm starting to yawn. Eyes starting to water. Okay. Anyway, let's find out what the cards want to tell us about Donald Trump's health. Okay. And we can read on some other people too. As a matter of fact, maybe we could do a week reading, for the week. Who did we read for this week? We read Trump. Oh, we gotta let's take a look at Tamar. Oh Lord, okay, and that puddle of blood that she woke up in, and she don't know what happened. Okay, what do you want us to know about Donald Trump's health? His state of mind, okay, his physical health, his mental health. What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers, okay. Let's see what we have here. Okay, underneath it all, we have the page of swans. I mean the page, the page of swans, the page of wands. Oh my God! Okay, the page of wands, and this is some good news coming in. Okay, so we're reading on his health. He might get some good news coming in about his health. Okay, maybe that's underneath it all. Okay, but let's see what the cards are going to tell us on top of all this. Okay, we have the King of Swords. Okay, and this doesn't look too good. Okay, I don't know what the swords can be related to in health. Okay, but I know it's another form of action along with the wands and his intuition. So maybe his mind may not be all there because this is in reverse. Okay, and we are doing the health. Okay. Oh, we have Judgment in reverse. Okay. And I don't know what people, everybody reads the cards their own way, okay? Whatever sticks out to them in the cards, okay? What out to me with the Judgment card in reverse is his overall health is not so good, okay? Uh, yeah, unwilling to learn karmic lessons. So he's unwilling to conform, excuse me, to conform to better eating habits, okay? Could leave him in bad health overall. And it can add lethargy to the mental, just in case you were wondering. Okay. Now we have, okay, the nine of cups. Okay, so this is wishes coming true. But this is next to the Judgment in reverse. Okay. And I associate cups with emotions. Okay. Your emotional state of mind. And this might be what is telling me, just like I was talking about this card, the King of Swords in reverse. It could be his mind. So his mental, let's see the next card. Okay, we got to go with the card on the side too. Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles. Okay, now that's a card of generosity, but Pentacles can represent health too. Okay, Pentacles can represent health, and usually they're associated with the heart. Okay, so let's keep going. Okay, so now we have the Nine of Swords. Okay, so at the end of this and at the beginning, okay, the mind is not right. We have the Nine of Swords feeling tied up, restricted, okay. Uh yeah, he's feeling trapped. He's feeling trapped. Yeah, he is 100% narcissistic, and he's he's a whole girl, he's a whole lot of things. That's the thing about it. He's a whole lot of things. Okay, so now, the thing about the wishes being fulfilled, okay, let's come up here in this middle card. Wishes being fulfilled, okay, it's upright. So, even though it's in the upright position, okay, representing something good, okay, he may not. What is the wish? Okay, because the wish may be for him to stop being the president. Maybe they came up with something, okay, for him to get out of the contract, in other words, okay? That could be a wish fulfilled. See what I'm saying? And then he's feeling generous at the same time, but we're doing his health. So it looks like his mind, okay, comes and goes. It comes and goes. And he's restricted to that. 1 minute he's clear, next minute he's not clear. There we go. We got the devil. Okay. We got the devil on top of the King of Swords in reverse. Okay. And the devil is definitely delusional. Okay. Yeah. So Donnie, and then they said, what's this thing about He's talking about, he hopes he goes to heaven. He know he's going to be the lowest on the totem pole, okay? The lowest on the totem pole, excuse me, but I don't think you're going to be on the totem pole. But go ahead, okay? And and here's the thing, okay? And this is the kind of thing that when somebody does what he's or says what he's saying, okay, after the things he's done and he's still doing, I think you on some BS. You playing with me, okay? Because I don't understand how you would think, okay, about going to heaven after the stuff that you have done and continue to do. Hope you don't choke on his chair. It's terrible. Uh, I wish no bad on Mr. Trump. Okay. I don't wish him any harm. Okay. I don't wish him any bad luck. I don't wish him anything but just to get out the White House. Okay. To cease being the president. Now, however he chooses to do or life chooses for him, okay, so be it. Okay. I don't have a dog in that fight. I really don't. I don't wish bad. One thing about me, I don't wish bad or bad luck on my enemies, okay? Because then I'm putting karma out into the world. And you know what they say about karma, okay? What goes around comes around. Say, so I don't want to put that out there, okay? Okay, so we got the devil. Let's see, okay. Yeah, we don't want, okay. See, here's the thing. I'm going to put it to you like this. We already know he's coming to an end. We already know. Okay. Okay, when people like him last as long as he lasts, okay, they ain't took him out yet. And all the attempts have failed, okay. There must be a reason why God wants him to be here. It must be his divine intervention. God wants him to be here. He's serving a purpose. Whatever that purpose is, not my business. Okay. Because we know beyond a reasonable doubt, it's going to come to an end. Okay. And whatever end it comes to, we don't want to be next to the Donnie when it happens. You see what I'm saying? Okay. We don't want his karma to come on us. Okay. That's why Melania don't stand that close to him, okay? Not only do he smell, okay, now, honey, okay, because you got a target on your back, your forehead, your chest, everywhere, okay? And I want to make sure they get the right one. I don't want to be no innocent bystander, okay? Allegedly. You cover, wait, Jack and Lily? You covered them? Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. So that's why I don't, honey. Especially with him, I can't touch that. No, ma'am. Okay. But anyway, we can get into Jack and Lily in a minute too. Okay. So we have the 7 of Pentacles. Okay. But we have it in reverse next to the devil. Okay. Now we are talking about the health. Okay. So it's not good. Okay. Not to mention, you reap what you sow. And what does this say? So you got the devil next to it. So the devil's always in the details. That's one thing I do know. Okay. And it's not so good with the Donnie. It's not so good with the Donnie. Okay. We have strength in reverse. Every time he gets this card, it's in reverse. Okay. That's weakness. That's vulnerability. Yeah. So he's not, he's weak physically, literally, he's weak. Okay, and the stuff when he comes out and he's alert and all that. Okay, he's only out for a length of time. You only see him for a length of time on the TV. He's not giving out them long, drawn out speeches, boring speeches. He used to do. But whatever they're giving him, okay, they let him up long enough. That stuff lasts for so long. They know how long it's gonna last. Okay, they've already tried it on him. Okay, we have the King of Wands. Okay, let's see, what is the wands related to? Um, Now, wands is action. Okay, so that could be physical. It says energetic. Yeah, he's energetic. Okay, like I said, when he got them pills. Okay, he's energetic. Okay, we have the wheel of fortune. It's in reverse. It's in reverse, people. Okay, so it's not over. It is not over yet. It's not a good luck card. Okay, because you got the devil. You got the devil on the top here. Okay, so, but it's not over. Okay, and then we have the hangman. We have the hangman that's going to go right upon the devil. Feeling trapped. Didn't I tell you? Feeling trapped. Up here, he's feeling trapped. So he's got two cards. He's feeling trapped. Okay? He doesn't like the offer that's being presented to him. Okay? Whatever the offer may be, there's sadness. He doesn't like it. Okay? Now, that could be an offer to leave office. That could be an offer to get some rest. It could be all kind of things, but he doesn't like it. Okay. We have justice. Okay. So this is why we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm thinking of the World card. Okay. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay. That's why I said it's not over yet. Okay. Because the world is the end. This isn't the world. This is the Wheel of Fortune. And that's what goes around, comes around. And Donnie is going to have him some bad luck. That's exactly what that is. We ain't even got to the World card yet. He going to have some bad luck. Okay. And the hangman is right after it to verify. And he's on top of the devil. Okay. So he's stuck like Chuck. He don't like the offer being presented to him. Okay, he's gonna get his just desserts right here. Here comes justice. Okay, with all them secrets and delusions that he's going and he's hiding. Okay, see, because not only is this the moon, okay, where the secrets are kept, but it's also a full moon. So it illuminates those secrets at the same time. So yeah, something's going on. We have the Page of Pentacles. Okay. It's gonna be one big pill to swallow. It's gonna be one big pill to swallow. Okay. We have the King of Cups in reverse. Yeah. So, okay, this is the one that's immature. Immature male is the King of Cups. Okay. In reverse. In reverse. This is masculine energy coming in here. Okay. and it's in reverse, so it's not good. Okay, now emotionally, okay, his mind is not too good. Okay, he's got secrets coming out. Okay, oh, it's just a mess here. It really is. It's a mess. We have the Two of Cups. Okay, so there's going to be an agreement, a partnership. Okay, but I really take cups emotional. Okay, so this may be emotional partnership. It may not be literally, it may be emotional, like with his wife, okay, his kids, his inner circle, okay. He may he may try to make some type of amends or apologies, okay. We also have eight the Eight of Cups. Okay, we have the Eight of Cups, but it's in reverse. Okay, so this right here is okay. Yeah, he's stagnant. He's stagnant. Okay, it's gonna come a time he's just gonna accept what's being given to him. He's gonna accept what's given to him. So what I just said prior to this was that he may be making amends or apologies with his family, inner circle, kids, okay, and then sure enough, yeah, he's gonna accept his lot. So he whatever is coming, okay. Donnie knows something coming. He knows, okay, and he's just gonna come to acceptance. And you're going to know he comes to acceptance, okay, when he makes amends or apologies with his inner circle, okay. We also have the Two of Swords in reverse. Oh wow, okay. I mean, he just stuck. Delays, postponements, he just stuck. And we have the Nine of Swords in reverse, okay. Letting go of the negativity. Okay. I want to do one more row. Letting go of the negativity. Say, the thing about um, the thing about Donald Trump is he's so desperate, okay, and so adamant and passionate about what he's doing that he doesn't see the whole picture here, okay, is allegedly. This is my interpretation. Okay. And what I mean by that is he was so determined and so headstrong about not going to jail. Okay. Being the president so he couldn't go to jail. Okay. So it's like you jumped out of the frying pan right straight into the fire because now you've gone from going to jail to basically being in jail because you got a target on your back. You can't go anywhere freely. Okay. Nobody likes you. And you know it, regardless of what you go up there and say. And I got the best rating and all this kind of stuff. You know what's going on. Okay. And you were so hell bent on being the president. Okay. Now you're the president and look at you. Your approval ratings, okay, are in the toilet. Nobody likes you. They trying to kill you, okay. You writing checks you can't cash, okay. I mean, just running amok here, just running amok. You're not even happy, and you know the job of the presidency, okay, can be hazardous to your health. And that's what's going on, I feel, with Donald Trump. That's why you don't have to do nothing to him, okay? He's doing it to himself. This is a very stressful job. And for somebody at his age and his condition, okay, but he was so hell bent on not going to jail, okay, but he's still in jail. And he's stagnant. He can't even move around like he wants to, okay? If he ain't pissing on himself, he's shitting on himself. Allegedly. And then we have the Chariot. But we have the Chariot in reverse. So I consider the Chariot as fast moving, okay? Somebody who has a clear state of mind, who has a clear path ahead of him, because, the Chariot is charging through, okay? When it's reversed, that path is not clear, okay? It has obstacles. And his path is having obstacles, okay? So since we're talking about his health, okay, there are things that are coming up, okay, with his health. See what I'm saying? They get him better one way and then something else falls apart. We have the Hermit, okay? So he has plenty of time to go off to himself and reflect. Plenty of time, okay? To go off to himself and reflect and absorb this and take this stuff all in. Okay. We also have the Seven of Wands. Now, this is supposed to be a victory card. This is a triumphant card, okay? But it's in reverse. It's in reverse, okay? So this is a failure, okay? His health is failing. His job is failing, okay? He is failing. All the way around, he's failing. Leave him alone. Don't touch him. You don't want the heebie-jeebies, okay? You don't want the cooties. He got the cooties. That's basically what it is. He got the cooties. Don't touch him. Leave him alone. Okay, see? We got the food in reverse. This is recklessness, okay? Fearless, just a risk. He don't care. Just folly. Folly, folly, folly. Which way do we go, George? Like that. Okay. And then, okay, last but not least is the Four of Wands. All these wands, dang, he got the whole deck. All these wands, okay, and they're in reverse. So it's a postponement, okay. Whatever he was gonna do has been postponed, okay. It says leaving home, okay. Now leaving home, the irony of leaving home, okay. Now that could be going off, okay, up into the sky or wherever you're gonna go, okay, or you may have to go to the hospital. You have to leave home, okay. They can't care for you where you're at, okay. So how much time does Donnie have? Okay. We going in with the truth. Okay. Up. We going in with the truth. Wait, no. We going in with the time. Okay. We going in with the time. And then we gonna go in with the truth. Let's see what that says. Since I picked it up. Let's see what that says. Okay. So can you tell us how much time does Donald have, okay, being the president of the United States? I don't care when he dies. I want to know how much time does he have being the president of the United States, okay? Because his dad want us to know, okay, of the timing or when will he no longer be the president of the United States? Okay. I don't know how. Let me see. How should I phrase that? Okay. When will Donald Trump leave the White House and no longer be president? Leaving his presidential duties. What do you want us to know? How much time? And thank you for your answers. How much time? When? Okay. Let's see. And usually I'm just going to pull 3 cards, okay, and see what it says. Ooh, allow things to come. It says more than a year. But it also says next month. Okay. It also says next month. Now, next month, I read on him, and next month isn't so good for him. Okay. So maybe it won't become official for a year. Maybe, okay, because Donald, he ain't gonna want to go out that easy, okay? But whatever it is, okay, we gotta allow things to come. Allowance, okay? That's what it says. Now we're gonna go in here with the truth. What's the truth about Donald Trump? We want to talk about his health. What is the truth with Donald Trump? What do you want us to know? There's some truth behind Donald Trump. What is it? What do you want us to know? Can we get some truth on Donald Trump? Can you give us some clarification? Oh, it's a roll of the dice. It's a roll of the dice. Okay, a leap of faith. Okay, and it's going to be an empty room. Okay, there's not going to be anybody in there. Okay, there's not going to be anybody around. No more opportunities for Donnie. Okay, he's going to be a forgotten person when it's all said and done. Oh, he also going to be single. Okay, but that's isolation. That's isolation. He's going to be alone. It's funny how it says that, though. And we have the room, the empty room. He's going to be alone and forgotten. Wow. Okay. Clown. It was all a performance. That's crazy. Okay. It's going to be a change. It's going to be an evolution. Okay. A transformation. A transformation for Donald. He's going to have to do a transformation. That's where the devil comes up in his reading. Okay. A transformation. because he's got hidden things. He's got secrets, okay? It's just the tip of the iceberg, honey. Ooh-wee! Okay. Oh, and he has an addiction. In case y'all didn't know, now we're getting somewhere. In case y'all didn't know, he's got an addiction. Look at that. Drug, alcohol, obsession, toxic attachments. Okay. He said he don't drink. Okay. Well, you smoke. Mm, okay. Sunset. Nightfall. That's pretty too. Everything is going to be silent. Everything's going to be silent. He wants to reconcile. He wants to repair. Okay. That's what it says. Okay. He wants to let go and surrender. Well, he needs to let go. He needs to surrender, give up, and release. Because the commitment that he made, the oath that he took, the agreement, okay, the pledge, the promise, is all for naught. All for naught. It was just a performance because he's definitely the snake, the lie, the poison. You wanted to ask a question? What did you want to ask, Brenda? It's all been a mystery. It's all been a puzzle, okay? Oh, yeah, an illusion, confusion, but it's going to come together. It's going to come together, okay? And there's the rose with the thorns. Yep. And I'm going to leave it right there, okay? So, as far as his health, I'm not saying he's on his deathbed, okay? But I think that there's some truth to what they're saying about his health. Okay, so she must have asked a question and left. Brenda, if you're still there. Okay, so, and then we have the time, okay? Allow things to come, allow it to come on its own time, okay? But next month, you may hear something, and then more than a year looks like it'll be done. So we'll see. So matter of fact, more than a year. Okay, let's see. What is this? August. So August of next year. We're gonna go past August of next year. Okay. I wonder when are the 2026 midterm elections? I wonder when that's gonna be. Let me look. Oh. Oh, I got the wrong cards. Okay. Uh-oh. The truth and the time. Ooh. Okay. I got the wrong, woo, putting the wrong thing with the wrong thing. Okay, so now, okay, give me a minute. I got too many decks open. That's what that is. Too many decks on the loose. Okay, there we go. Do you guys want to take a look? Well, we'll take a look because I wanted to look at Tamar Braxton, okay? But I also want to look at take a look at Lily and Jack Sullivan, okay? Let me burn some more. Here's some true crime in here, okay? Okay. Okay. Can you tell us or update us on Jack and Lily Sullivan, okay? What is going on with Jack and Lily Sullivan, okay? Are they still with us on this earth? What can you tell us about Jack and Lily Sullivan? They went missing, okay, right at the beginning of May of this year in Nova Scotia, Canada, okay? What do you want us to know about 4-year-old Jack and 6-year-old Lily Sullivan of Nova Scotia? What do you want us to know? Okay. If you're coming in, we're on Jack and Lily Sullivan, the two little kids who still have not been found. Okay. Now, underneath it all is the Three of Wands. Okay. So this is movement. This is some traveling. Okay. Uh, Traveling abroad. Underneath it all. Okay. Now, this could mean whether they're dead or alive, it's telling you that they are and have traveled to some foreign land when it's all said and done. Okay? Somebody is holding something. Okay? They're hiding, they're holding, okay, they're not telling the truth. Okay? So I'm taking it that this will be some type of family member. Okay? Somebody in the family knows something and they're not saying. Okay, we have the King of Swords in reverse. Okay, and there were some missed opportunities. Okay, to keep things in control. So now they have lost control. The King of Swords in reverse. Okay, so there's been some masculine energy. Okay, masculine energy is coming through here, okay? And they're irrational. They're irrational, okay? They're not being logical. And it's probably because they are so nervous and scared for whatever reason it may be, okay? We have the Queen of Cups, okay? She's coming in emotional, okay? An emotional female and an irrational male. Okay, we also have the Three of Cups in reverse. So they thought they were going to celebrate. Okay, it turned out to be no celebration, and we have overindulgence. Now, if this is in representation, okay, of the mother and the stepfather, and we have overindulgence, bitchiness, lack of social life, I wonder, was they getting high when this happened or around the time? We have the Knight of Wands, okay? We have the Knight of Wands. So we still have some more action coming in here, okay? But it's not, matter of fact, it's not even action coming in. He's going the other way, okay? So there's some action going out, leaving. There's some action leaving. We have the Page of Swords, okay? That's some more male energy coming in. This is a younger male. It's also some news, okay, that's coming in slowly. Some news is coming in slowly. We also have the Seven of Wands, okay? So we got all this action, okay, coming in. Information and action. Somebody is being defensive, okay? Somebody feels the need to be defensive. And somebody with the Four of Cups, okay, is not satisfied with the offer being made. So there's a loss. There's sadness. There's a loss. Not satisfied. It's got grief, okay, abandonment. And then we have the Tower. So there was a catastrophic moment, okay, that just all came crashing down. Sudden upheaval. Kids are gone, okay, and whoever took them is not bringing them back. And as a matter of fact, now it's gotten to the point where if that's the case, whoever took them, okay, if there was some type of trafficking going on here, then whoever took them cannot bring them back. There we go with the Knight of Cups. Okay, now the Knight of Cups is coming in with an offer, or he's coming in with some news. Okay, see the horse is moving. He looks like he's presenting a cup. Okay. What's in the cup? I don't know. I have a feeling it's some news coming in. Okay. And then we have the Nine of Wands in reverse. Okay. So there's a refusal to compromise. Somebody's being stubborn. Okay. Refusing to compromise. See, everybody turned in their wands, and he's still left up there holding on to his. Okay. We have strength in reverse. So we have some weakness, vulnerability, weakness. Okay. So there may be a lack of confidence that they're going to get their kids back. It's making them weak. Okay. And then we have the hermit. And I take it, this may be the mother. Okay. Going off, taking some time to be alone and self-reflect, or maybe not to just reflect on the whole situation. Probably talking herself out or trying to find uh, explanation as to why she is not to be blamed for her kids being missing, even though they're her kids. Okay. Now we have the Eight of Wands. Okay. So there's some information coming in. There's going to be information coming in. This is updated. There's going to be some information coming in. We have temperance in reverse. Okay. So there's an imbalance somewhere. Okay. There's an imbalance. Okay. Self indulgence. Okay. There we go. Getting high. And we have the Ace of Wands. We have more action coming in. The Ace of Wands. Okay. So there's going to be an outpouring of information. Okay. Coming in. But we also have, what is this on? Okay. This is on, the Ace of Wands is right here on top of the Nine Wands. We have a lot of wands. Like I said, we have a lot of action. We have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So something is lacking balance. Something, and I'm going to tell you what's lacking balance. This whole scenario, the whole story about them going missing and everything is totally out of balance. It don't sound right. It doesn't play right. Okay. And yeah. And then here we have, okay, what is this? The seven or eight? Eight. The Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Somebody's working. Well, maybe not, because we have the two of Pentacles in reverse. So somebody's broke. Okay, somebody's mismanaging their money. And mismanaging the money, okay, that's mismanaged. When you're spending your money on drugs, you're mismanaging your money. Okay? You're mismanaging it. But we have justice when it's all said and done. We have justice. Okay? We're going to go in with some true crime and see what we come up with. Okay? I'm going to smudge these cards. So we can get us a nice clean slate. Get us a nice clean answer. Okay? Can you update us on Jack and Lily Sullivan, who went missing at the beginning of May in Nova Scotia, Canada? Okay? Can you clarify the cards here that I have laid out on Jack and Lily Sullivan, who are missing and may have been missing since the beginning of May? Count May as a whole month. May, what is May? May, June, July, and this is August, okay? So they've definitely been missing for over 3 months, almost 4 months now. Yeah, almost 4 months they have been missing. What do you want us to know about Jack and Lily Sullivan? What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. Can you clarify Jack and Lily Sullivan? This is true crime. Okay. Well, we have some legal proceedings, okay? And I don't know exactly what those legal proceedings are, okay? But they may be brought up on some charges, okay? They may be brought up on some charges. And the reason why I say that is you got two children, not one, but two children, okay, in the middle of nowhere, pretty much, okay? And they've come up missing when the father, the mother, and the grandmother all were at home. And these kids come up missing. Okay? And nobody knows anything. Say, okay, that part. So yeah, they were partying. Okay. There's imprisonment. I don't know if somebody's in jail, somebody's going to jail, or maybe it may be a figment, okay, a mental thing of feeling in prison, feeling stuck. Okay? It's saying that they're buried. There's been surveillance. Okay? They're looking at surveillance. An accident. And water. There will be justice, just like it says. Here's a justice card. The justice card is right here. There's another one. Okay? So assassination, somebody was killed, and somebody was drugged. or on drugs. Okay? So these are bits and pieces that the cards are telling us, and we have to put it together. Okay? So what I'm going to do is just stop temporarily, okay, and try to put some of this stuff together. I feel that, okay, that they were partying, okay? They were partying, using drugs, and drinking, okay? Right? I also feel that they may try to say it was an accident when it's all said and done. I don't know, okay? Or maybe it was an accident. I don't know. I feel like this is what they're going to try to say, okay? I also think that they either travel by water or they could be buried by water, hence the burial. Okay. I also feel that somebody is feeling stuck. Okay. They might be getting threatened. I don't know. Okay. Because we don't really know the exact situation uh, around these missing kids. Okay. They could be getting threatened. Okay. I don't know. Okay. So with that said, I also feel that either one or both of them were assassinated, okay? And there will be justice in the court system, okay? And they have I think they have some surveillance that they may not be telling them right now. They have them on surveillance. Yes, they have them on surveillance. We know that. But I think, too, is maybe there is some more surveillance, okay, that they haven't let them know yet. Because I think what it is, the police have been through this. This is not the first rodeo, okay? They know how this stuff goes. But they may not have evidence, or they want to hold out, okay, until in hopes that they can find the kids. Okay, you see what I'm saying? Because if the kids are dead or alive, you want to be able to confirm that. You see what I'm saying? And usually they'll hold out. But after so long, I don't know. Okay, we have a cover up. Yeah, they're covering up. They're lying. That's the cover up. They're lying. They're not being honest in what they know and what they did. Now, this is the second or third time I've got strangulation. So one of the kids or both of the kids may have been strangled. Okay. We have the desert. So it could have been in a desert like area. Okay. That could have been traveled, or maybe they were killed. Okay. Uh, hot and deserted. That's what I'm getting. Hot and deserted. Okay. Now I also got this card too. Suicide. Now I don't know what that could mean, but this has come up as well in my reading on these children with suicide. Now the outer space goes with my getting high card. Their heads were in outer space. Their heads were not with them, okay? And they were not thinking right at the time of the disappearance, okay? There's a gift, or it could be a package. A gift or a package. We also have dismemberment, okay? Egos. People's ego have gotten in the way, okay? Have gotten in the way, being high, egotistical, and whatever, okay? And they also had a meeting about this, on what they were going to do, okay, and who was going to do what, or who was going to say what. We have a tunnel. And then we have the lies. So there's a tunnel of lies, okay, being told all over the place, not being truthful, not being honest, okay, on what's really going on, okay? And that just shows me the guilt and the selfishness that these people, okay, are displaying, in the fact that they they pretty much know what's going on, or they got an idea by now. If they don't know, they know, okay? And they're only worried about their own behinds. When it's all said and done, they're only worried about their own behinds, okay? And the trouble that they will get in behind these missing children. It's crazy, okay? Just crazy. That's all they worried about. Kids could be dead, are dead, and all they're worried about is themselves, okay? And how they're gonna look, how it's gonna look to the people, okay? What people are gonna think, okay? Okay, so now what I want to get into is Tamar Braxton and what's going on with her. Okay, I've already read on her, but we can read again on Tamar Braxton. Okay, and what's the vibe with her in her situation. Okay, so can you tell us about Tamar Braxton? Oh, and I'm going in with the light seers. Okay, so I'm just gonna do this. Okay, I'm just gonna swing it. Tamar Braxton. Okay, Sunday woke up in a pool of blood. Okay, or somebody woke her up in a pool of blood, missing teeth, and a fractured nose. She doesn't know what happened. What's going on with Tamar Braxton? Okay, can you give us that energy? What do you want us to know? Okay, what do you want us to know? Does she know who did this to her? How about that? Okay, with that energy around her and all these people around her, and she doesn't know anything. What's going on, Tamar Braxton? Okay, so underneath this whole reading is the magician in reverse. Okay, this is the person who has tricks up their sleeves, and that I say have tricks up their sleeve, but it's in reverse. So it's telling me that under all this reading that I'm about to do, that the magician, which would be Tamar, has run out of tricks. Okay, let's wake it up. We have the Eight of Wands. Okay, the Eight of Wands. So we have some action. Definitely got some action going on here. Looks like a conflict, okay? We have the Queen of Swords. Look like Tamar. We also have the emperor. Okay, so she knows who did this to her. She knows. We have the two of wands. Okay, the two of wands. She's contemplating. She's planning. She's thinking. Okay. But she knows who did this. She looking right at him. We have the seven of wands. Okay. So just like over here with the two of wands, she's contemplating. Okay. With the seven of wands, she's meditating on it. She's planning. She's thinking. Okay. We have the five of cups in reverse. Okay. So we have some defeat here. Okay. She's trying to figure out in reverse on how she can avoid this. We have the four of pentacles, okay, in reverse. So she's holding on to something, whether it be information or a thing that she needs to let go of. Okay, a person, a thing, okay, so whatever it is, she needs to let go of it. She needs to release it. Okay, we have the seven of swords, okay, in reverse. She's trying to get away with something and she's gonna get caught. Okay, she's trying to get away with something, but she's gonna get caught. We got the devil. Manipulation, lying, cheating, sneakiness, stealing, whatever is going on, the devil's in the details. Okay, so this looks like something that and it's on Tamar. Okay, because to me this woman is Tamar. Okay, and she may not be planning something good. I don't know. Okay, but the devil's in the details. So she knows what happened. She knows who did it. She knows. She knows. Okay, we have the nine of wands. Oh, wait, we got another card here. This right here is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles in the third in reverse. She thought she had it in the bag. Okay, she thought, but she don't. It's in reverse. Okay, I'm not saying that she. I'm not trying to. This is all alleged. Okay, by the way. But I'm not saying that she deserved it or she had it coming or what. Okay, I'm just saying that whatever happened, she knows. She knows. She says she woke up, was waking up in a pool of blood, missing teeth. She don't know what happened. She could have died. Okay, and all this, you know, to Tamar's dramatic anyway. Not saying that it didn't happen. Okay, but what I am saying is, whatever Miss Tamar was doing or is doing, she's not innocent. Okay, she's not innocent. And then we have the Nine of Wands. Okay. Standing up for what she believes in. Okay. I don't know, because she looked like she about to trip over that fence. Okay. See. We have the Ace of Wands. We got some more action. Ace of Wands, okay? The Ace of Wands is the one that got the ideas. Oh, yeah. And then we have the Three of Pentacles, okay? It was supposed to be some teamwork. It's supposed to be teamwork, okay? But we have the Eight of Cups in reverse, okay? So the Eight of Cups, moving on from what no longer serves you, okay? But now she's not going anywhere. I don't know if it's because she's stuck or what, but she's not going anywhere right now. Not anytime soon. Okay. But we do have justice. So maybe she's going to stay and fight. Whatever happened to her, okay, her situation, she may stay and fight. Because she's got an idea. Okay. So she's got some teamwork going on. So she's got, somebody's working with her. Somebody's working to help her. Okay. Get some justice. And then we have the Knight of Wands, okay, in reverse. Knight of Wands in reverse. More action. But this is negative action. This wouldn't be good action, okay? It also could be news, okay? You might get some bad news coming in, okay? And then we have the Three of Wands in reverse. We have the Ace of Swords, okay? The Sword of Truth. We have the World in reverse. So this is not the end. This is not the end of whatever's going on, okay? It's not the end. It's not just stopping, okay, with her telling everybody, okay, she's got injured and she could have lost her life and whatever, and seeking justice. It is not going to be over yet. Okay, we have the King of Pentacles. We got that male energy coming right on in. We got the man with the money, King Money. King Money. So it's not over, okay, with this man here. This man here, it's not over. Okay. We have the Lovers. Well, maybe it is in reverse. Okay, maybe it is. It's not over for her, but it looks like it might be over for him. We got the Lovers in reverse. Okay, so that's disagreement, divorce, breakup. We have the Six of Wands, okay, but it's in reverse. So we have a victory that looks like it's not going to be a victory. It's going to be a loss instead. We have the Tower in reverse. Okay? The Tower in reverse. So she is either going to avoid or she's going to delay the bad luck. Okay? She's going to avoid it or delay it. The Nine of Swords, okay? It's in reverse. The Nine of Swords in reverse. There's going to be some release, okay? There's going to be some letting go, okay? There's going to be a release. And then the Ten of Pentacles. So when it's all said and done, okay, she's going to have the last laugh, or I don't know, because the Ten of Pentacles is on King Money. So he may have the last laugh. Says happy family, okay? Maybe on the releasing, okay, here, that maybe Tamar will begin to understand and see the bigger picture here. Maybe she will have a moment of understanding, okay, when it's all said and done. Because I am going to go with spill the tea, okay, and see if we can clarify what's going on, okay? We're going to spill some tea on Tamar, okay? Can you spill some tea on Miss Tamar Braxton and her situation that occurred this past Sunday, okay, when she woke up with her teeth missing in a pool of blood and a fractured nose, okay? What tea do you want to spill on Tamar Braxton's situation that happened? And thank you for your answers. What do you want us to know? Can you clarify this spread here? What do you want us to know? Okay. It's family ties. Okay. So if it's family ties, that would tell me it was DV, domestic violence. Okay. And she knows who this person is, like I said at the beginning here. Okay. She has a supportive circle. Well, she's always had a supportive circle. And she's going to encounter even more people behind this situation that who really are concerned and are willing to support her genuinely. Okay? There's some jealousy issues going on. Okay? In her inner circle. Okay? It's a facade of concern where someone's acting like they're concerned, okay, but they may not be as sincere, okay. They have ulterior motives. So what I'm getting right now from this card right here is, I'm wondering, is there someone who is around Tamar, okay, who's smiling up in her face and acting like they're concerned, but they're also going back to somebody else and giving them information regarding Tamar. Okay? I wonder. That just came to my mind. This is all alleged, my interpretation. But that just came to my intuition. Okay, so there's going to be an unexpected revelation. Okay, a shocking revelation that will change her perspective. Okay, because someone has a hidden agenda, and she's going to find out about that hidden agenda. Okay, because somebody's been playing mind games with her. Uh-huh. Somebody's playing mind because she is emotional. So they can do that. Okay. So the boundaries, okay, the other person respects your personal boundaries. Do they? Maybe they're leading her to think that, but I find that hard to believe. Okay. But anyway, okay. So there's an unknown path. So there's a relationship, and the success of that relationship, the progress of that relationship is unknown. Okay, which she don't need to be in a relationship, period. Okay, Tamar needs to get it together herself, not depending on other people and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so there's going to be exposing of lies. Okay, the truth will eventually be exposed. Okay, somebody's been lying. Okay, so she needs to let go of her expectations. She needs to let go. She needs to stop expecting of other people and let things just go with the flow. Go with the flow, not expecting, okay? Because she's getting caught up, okay? There's a drifting apart. So there's a connection between her and someone else that's drifting apart. And that could be somebody else, or it could be with the perpetrator, okay, who she may not realize that they're not in agreement with this drifting apart thingy, okay? Yeah, because we have unspoken desires. Somebody has hidden needs or emotion, and you see it's a pot of money here, okay? I noticed that there's a pot of gold, okay? All that glitters is not gold, though. All money ain't good money, okay? So the group dynamics are shifting, okay? And I think that's going to have to do with, like I said, somebody around her, okay? Somebody in her group may not have her best interests at heart, okay? We have adventure, okay? Maybe if she's in a relationship, I don't know, okay, that they may go on an adventure. Let's just go somewhere and have some fun. But I wouldn't be too keen with that. Okay, I wouldn't be too keen with that. No ma'am, no ma'am. Okay, because see, then they gonna start unmasking their motives again. Okay, the true motives, their true motives are gonna begin to surface. Okay, so there's a silent understanding, or they think there's a silent understanding. Okay, trying to bridge differences, but it's not working. Okay, and someone is about to confess their true feelings. Okay, but see, here's the problem. Okay, that's the problem. You got to get out of that. It's a lot of people, I'm pretty sure, that's confessing true feelings to Tamar. Okay. And then when you get in a relationship, it's a whole nother story. See? Yeah, she's got attachment issues. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Okay. Two-faced. Didn't I tell you somebody is friendly but deceitful? Okay. And there's some temporary distance in a relationship. There's some temporary distance in a relationship, and I'm gonna leave it at that, okay? Because the temporary distance in the relationship needs to be permanent, okay? She needs permanent distance, not temporary. She needs permanent distance in the relationship. If you're listening out there, if you have any requests or anything like that, okay, I am definitely open for requests, and this is a good time to make a request because I don't have a lot of people making requests, and this would definitely be a good time to do so. Okay. So, with that said, okay, last but not least, we're going to do Diddy. We're going to do Diddy. Okay. We are going to do Diddy. Now, I heard that he's in that jail, okay, and he's in fear of his life, okay? People are not sucking up to him, okay? People are, I think somebody might have tried to jump on Diddy, okay? In the jail. Haven't even gotten to prison, okay? In the jail. And he's scared for his life, okay? I don't know if he's been getting any threats, but they're saying that it's not all. People think that, oh yeah, you got it like that. No, he does. They're saying no, he doesn't have it like that. The boy is scared. Okay, he especially when I guess it came out about the kids, something about children, not his kids, something about children. Him possibly uh being abusive to children, okay, in some form or fashion, and they're not taking too kindly of that, and that's why he's so desperate to get out. Okay, the irony of it all. Okay, what goes around comes around, and I, 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 I'm not glad that this is happening to you, but I'm not sad either. Okay, I'm just like, what? Okay, if you don't know karma by now, you're gonna know it. You're gonna know it. So let's take a look at the vibes with Diddy being in jail. What's going on with Puff Daddy right about now? Okay, what's his current energy up there in the jailhouse at the Metropolitan Detention Center in New York? Okay, what is up with Diddy? Sean Diddy Combs. Okay, what do you want us to know? What do you want us to know about his current situation? He's still incarcerated. He's been refused bail. Okay, Donald Trump says he's not going to give him a pardon. Okay, and told the judge to throw the book at him. Yeah. Okay. Throw the book at him. What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. We're still on the light seers. Let me cut the cards. Yeah, what's going on with this Diddy situation? Okay, here we go. We're going in. Okay. Underneath it all, okay, we have the two of swords. Okay. He's got the blinders on. Okay. The two of swords, he's stuck. He can't see which way to go. He can't see what decision to make because he is stuck. Okay. That is the underlying energy. Let's see what the cards have to say. We have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Now, the Five of Pentacles, you know what? Now, the Five of Pentacles is being left out in the cold. Okay. But this is in reverse. Now, that's interesting. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, this right here is telling us in reverse that there's a positive shift. Okay, there's a positive shift from difficult circumstances. Okay, so he may experience recovery. Okay, it could be a financial recovery. Okay, it could be somewhere, maybe they move him somewhere that's safer. Okay, but it's a change in circumstances. Okay, and maybe his health is improving. Okay, it could be his health because Pentacles is health too. So he may have some type of improvement in his health. Yeah, he might be moving away from feeling isolated, and okay, maybe somebody's making friends with him. Okay, and is making him feel a little bit more safer or relaxed for the time being. Okay, well, we have the Eight of Swords. Okay, there it is there. Okay, right next to, in reverse, in reverse. See how she's tied up and blindfolded? Okay, now in reverse, he has a sense of release. Just like this card is in reverse, okay, he's going to have a change in his circumstances, and it's going to give him a feeling of release. Okay, where he was blindfolded, he could see, and where he was tied up, he can move around now. Okay, something in the situation. Now, don't forget the underlying card is the Two of Swords, where he's blindfolded and he's stuck. Okay, then we have the five of wands. Okay, so we have conflict and fighting. Okay, but he's avoiding the conflict and the fighting. Okay, these are some good cards. They're in reverse. They're not good cards upright, but they're in reverse. So he's getting some release. He's going to get, his circumstances will change, causing a release. Okay, and him not feeling isolated and tied up. Okay, and avoiding conflict. We have the Five of Cups. Okay, we have the Five of Cups in reverse. Okay, so we have some emotions. Okay, some negative emotions that are actually going to be positive. Okay, so there may be some opportunities coming his way. I don't know what the opportunities may be. Maybe it's on an emotional level. Okay, we have the Six of Cups. Some more emotions. Okay, this is a feeling of generosity, a feeling of giving. Okay, so he is going to either be given something or he's going to be receiving something. Okay, giving and receiving. Okay, we have the Seven of Wands. Okay, so he's going to be feeling some sense of victory. Okay, These are good cards. These are good cards. For him to be in the situation he's been, these cards are coming up good. So we will have to get to the T on him. We have the Page of Swords. Okay. He's feeling vibrant. Oh yeah. Energetic. Okay. We have the Two of Pentacles, but it's in reverse. Okay. So the thing about the Two of Pentacles in reverse, okay, the Two of Pentacles is about balance, but when it's in reverse, it's the inability to balance. Okay, so he's going to be experiencing an inability to balance whatever balancing he has to do. Maybe his health, okay, maybe his money. We have the Two of Cups, okay, so the Two of Cups, we're going to have some agreement on an emotional level. We're going to have some agreement. Look at here. We got the Three of Swords in reverse. Okay. So this is healing. This is healing. I wonder, is there something in regards to his health? Because he's incarcerated. I wonder, it could be that his health was failing him, was not so good, okay? And now it's starting to get back on track. It might be starting to get back on track. And, okay, his state of mind. Okay, let's keep going because I don't see the mind in here. Okay, we have the Hermit in reverse. Okay, so yeah, he's coming out of that isolation. He's coming out of that isolation. He's coming out of his shell. Okay, he's coming out of his shell. We have Temperance. Okay, so he's coming out of his shell with patience and some balance. We have the Hierophant. Okay, we have the Hierophant. So did he maybe getting some, it may be something good coming in with the government, okay. I don't know. But he's got some good cards here. Real good. We have the Ten of Cups. We have the Ten of Cups in, oh, sheesh, wait. Okay, we have the King of Cups. Okay, we have some masculine emotions coming in, okay, but we also have the Ten of Cups in reverse. Okay, now, like I said, okay, the Ten of Cups, emotions. So it's not going to be so good or happy on with the family. Okay, it's not going to be so happy with the family, his kids, because that's his family. Okay, and we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So he broke. He might be losing money. because right now he doesn't have money coming in, it's only going out. So that's a loss. Okay, we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. So he's got release, release, release. This whole thing is about release. He's got some kind of release going on. Let me look. He's got some release going on, okay? King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so yeah, he's going to be looking, he sees himself broke. Yep. This is also a sign of corruption. Okay? So he's got to watch it. Okay? It's also a sign of corruption, money laundering. Okay? We have the Three of Cups in reverse. So this would be a celebration, teamwork, okay? But it's in reverse. So there will be no celebration and there will be no teamwork. We have the Nine of Wands. Okay? Make sure I get that right. Now I'm second guessing myself. Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands. It's not catching my voice. Nine of Wands. There we go. Okay. So this right here is your win at all costs. Okay. Win at all costs. So there's nothing changed. He still has that same mentality. Okay. Still has that same mentality. See. The Eight of Wands. Must be time for me to go to bed. Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands. Of Wands. Eight of Wands. Okay. So the Eight of Wands, okay, suggests that his hard work is paying off, okay? But he's trying to win it all at all costs, okay? By any means necessary, he's trying to win. He's got a lot of good cards here. But then here we come down here to that same old mentality. Okay. Corruption. Okay. Sadness, win at all costs. Okay. And then we have the Page of Swords in reverse. Okay. So this is someone who's lacking creativity. Okay. He's not feeling it. Lacking creativity. We also have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay. So we have some slow action. We have the World in reverse. Okay. It's not over yet. It's not over. Okay. We have the High Priestess. Okay. We got secrets. We got secrets. We got secrets. We got possibilities, but we got secrets. Okay. And then we have Judgment. Let me keep going. One more row. Okay. One more row. We got Judgment. We have the Empress. Okay. So there's possibilities there. Okay. We have the Lovers in reverse. Okay. So there's disagreements. Okay. We have the Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay. So we have an overpouring of emotions, negative emotions. Okay. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay. More corruption. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles, okay, in reverse. So he's going to have a moment of clarity. Okay. He's going to have a moment of clarity. Now, he's starting off good, but he's ending up not so good. Okay. And when it's all said and done, okay, he's going to be all right for now. Okay. When it's all said and done, he'll be all right for now. That's his current energy. Okay. He's going to get through whatever it is he's going through in that little jailhouse. Okay. He's going to get through it. Okay. Yeah, because he seems to be feeling back to his usual self. Okay. So with that said, give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. That's very important. Okay. Any questions or requests that you have, leave them down in the comment section. Most of all, stay blessed. Bye.